Hi, and welcome to my first Sims video where I will be making the Totally Spies girls. This will be a voiceover of me talking about the show, things I enjoyed about it, and what things I feel like it can be improved on it. This is not a scripted video, so sorry if I'm all jumbled up and start ranting about something else. Anyways, I started off with Clover, and first try I got the perfect hair for her. I gave her a more natural look due to the fact that in the show she's given pretty yellow hair, which I know is represented as blonde, but I feel like I would just wanted to give her a more natural blonde look. Off the bat, I didn't like Clover. I felt like she was always that character that annoyed me when I was younger. I had a vendetta against blonde and blue-eyed characters, not because I had anything against blonde and blue-eyed characters. It was people. It was just that they were always presented as the pretty feminine ones when the black character was either a nerd or rude. And I felt like in a way it annoyed me, and I guess I projected that on Clover instead of other more important things, I guess. Anyways, something I noticed about Clover is that she gets a lot of romantic partners in the show, and I love romance, don't get me wrong, but with shows like this, they never focus on one solid romance. It's like Liv and Maddie, how you get so invested in Liv's romantic life with Holden. I'm pretty sure that's his name. I can't remember for the life of me. I should rewatch Liv and Maddie. But at the end of the day, they still don't end up together, and it's just sad. And I'm pretty sure from what I remember of watching Totally Spies, Clover never ends up with her boo, which is sad. Which brings me on to the topic of early 2000s shows. And what's so different about early 2000s shows now for girls, what we get now for girls. For example, something I really noticed about nowadays is that we don't get very realistic female teen characters. I'm saying body type wise and also personality wise. Something I noticed about teen characters in the early 2000s is that they felt more realistic, and that's something I really enjoyed about shows that I had growing up as a young girl who always dreamed about being a teenager, and now that I am a teenager, I'm like, it's not worth the hype. Kidding. But something I noticed was nowadays is that you just don't get a lot of girly girl characters that feel realistic. And why did I bring up body type? We are getting more representation in shows nowadays. Don't get me wrong, I love that. But at the same time, I feel like Disney and shows like that are scared to admit that girls aren't built like cereal boxes. Most of us aren't. Weird thing to bring up, but it's actually prevalent later with some of my designs. I also added moles with Clover because I feel like facial features like moles and freckles aren't used a lot in modern day shows and in early 2000s. Totally Spies, Winx Club, and Lego Friends have the worst same face syndrome that I've seen yet. The characters can have different hair color, different skin color, but that doesn't excuse the fact that they have all have the same face. Also, since it is the early 2000s, I was thinking about giving Clover blue eyeshadow, but I went against that, and I just gave her a lower porosity of eyeshadow. Anyways, I'm done with her face, and now I went on to her outfit. So since Clover is more of the girly girl character, I decided to give her a pink dress naturally. Also, my Sims game is completely broken. It won't let me go into Create a Sim. It just gives me a white screen or spinning plumb bob of death. So if any of y'all know how to fix that, please let me know in the comments. down below because I have so many Sims YouTube videos planned, and I can't really record that or film that if I can't get into a creative sim. And they're all creative sim based, so it's annoying. So I decided to give Clover a more thin hourglass figure because I feel like she just gives off that vibe that she like tones her abs, but like that's it. Like naturally, as a spy, you have to be physically fit and physically active. So Clover gives off the vibe that she plays tennis or badminton or something that's like you can slay at. And here's me trying to find the perfect pair of tights. I decided to go with a more baby doll style for her because even though it's the early 2000s, but I did give her ballet flats because that is very early 2000s based. I forgot what I was saying earlier. Oh yeah, her style. So I switched it from like more of a stereotypical early 2000s look to like kind of Gen Z because even though like they're technically millennials, according to the wiki, she was born in 1987, so she's a millennial. So I kind of gave her a more Gen Z look. And here's me trying to find an inspired look by their spy outfits. And can anyone explain how they don't get caught as often as they do? Because I'm like, they're in these bright colors, and there's like Clover's in bright red, Sam's in green, and Alex is in this bright yellow color. How are they not getting caught? Oh my gosh, sorry guys, my chair is so squeaky. But anyways, I decided to like go for a more like undercover kind of look. That I'm like, if I were to refilm this, I would kind of give them more like their main colors with a more mixture to it. And I also decided to give her a deep red lip because I feel like that just goes there, because I feel like they would want to look more mature on the job. So I also gave Clover a pinned back look, and that's my design for Clover. I think she looks really cute, and honestly I'm kind of sad that I don't get the opportunity to fix their designs up, because I would definitely like fix their designs up, and it's gonna be hard to make a thumbnail for this video. But anyways, I feel like with Clover, she's just such a style icon as well, even though she's the stereotypical girly girl blonde character with blue eyes. I love Barbie, don't get me wrong. I just want to see more representation. And now we have Sam. I gave Sam a pretty apple body shape because I feel like apple body shape isn't seen a lot with female characters nowadays for some reason, and I don't know why. I just feel like we don't see that a lot in the modern media, and we don't get a lot of body diversity in our shows in general, because a lot of like with Winx Club, their bodies are all the same, their faces are all the same. Like they do have different eye shapes, which is nice, but still at the same time it's like samey all the time. Anyways, I know it's being very stereotypical of me, but I do give Sam freckles. I'm sorry, I had to. She just gives off the vibe that she would have freckles, and like that she's like super pale in the show, which I'm actually happy that the show gives us decent racial diversity. Like, yes, Alex is the only biracial character. I'm pretty sure she's biracial. They don't really confirm it in the show or not, which is nice because I feel like race shouldn't be a thing that we constantly bring up. Anyways, I found the perfect hairstyle for her. I feel like Sam is that dark academia character that like everyone loves. Because like we love a dark academia character, you know what I mean? And I feel like she just gives off that vibe. So I gave her a more dark academia look, as you will notice. I also decided that I feel like Sam was like a character that I feel like I would hate, but I didn't hate her. She was definitely like bossy, but like not in an annoying way. And also, I love that they didn't portray her as that stereotypical character that hates wearing skirts or dresses. And like, yes, she is less romantically inclined in the show, but I feel like that's fine at the end of the day, because who really cares that she doesn't get a boyfriend in the show? I feel like I like when all the characters get their boyfriends and love interest, but at the same time, Sam just doesn't feel like that character that needs a boyfriend or a love romantic interest as well. So I give her very natural makeup look. As you can see, she just gives off that vibe that she just wakes up in the morning and kind of like does concealer, a little bit of blush and mascara, and gets out of the door. So I gave her really broad shoulders. Is something I really wanted to do as a person who has decently broad shoulders. They're not super broad, but they're definitely broad. I also gave her glasses, from what I remember. I don't remember. It's been a while. It took me forever to do this voiceover, so sorry it's so jumbled and messy. But I feel like she just gives off the vibe that she would have glasses. I also made her a gold girly because she just gives off that vibe that she would have a lot of jewelry on, and that's something I loved. Also, I had to turn her into a teen because for some reason I totally forgot to make her a teen when I was like pre-making the Sims faces. So I did have to like fix her body up a bit and her like face up a bit, from what I remember, because the Sims, I don't know if this is gonna be a weird complaint, but I don't think the Sims teens look all that bad, to be completely honest with you. I just think that we are at a point where like the Sims teens look like 15 through 14-year-olds, and then 16, 17, and 18 is perfectly fine for young adult mode, because I feel like as a teenager, teens we really just look super young at our beginning teen stages, and as we get to that later stage and as we kind of look like our young adult selves, because maybe it's just me who hasn't aged ever since middle school. Like, I look the same ever since I was in 8th grade. So I don't know, maybe it's just me. And so I gave her a very casual, soft look, like still kind of dark academia with like the sweater, vest, and everything. Also, I'm pretty sure I gave her like the second most athletic, because she just gives off that vibe that she would work out a lot. So then I go on to her spy outfit, which I actually really liked, this preset outfit that they gave her. So I was kind of sad to get rid of it. I was like, no, I don't want to change it. And here's me struggling to find the jackets. But I wanted to give her a very similar jacket to Clover, where it's like giving off the same vibe. But like still like undercover. And I am like, Sims, are you kidding me? Why'd you give her that makeup? You are doing my girl so dirty with that blue eyeshadow and her undertone. Like, yeesh. Also, it was really hard for me to find pants that matched that color that she already has, but I feel like it looks decent. And this is pretty much all I did for Sam. I feel like out of all of them, I changed her the least, because I feel like she doesn't need to be changed. I feel like her character is the perfect level of girly and tomboy. Speaking of, we're about to approach my favorite character. But back to the early 2000s show versus now TV shows. I feel like early 2000 shows were allowed to be fun and goofy and not put an overall agenda on it. Now, I'm not going to get controversial here, but I feel like with, especially like with the rise of Instagram and social media, we always get this like stereotype of being like, oh, kids are just so on their phones and they can't have personal connections or close friends. And like the whole friendship is magic trope is so annoying, to be completely honest with you. So anyways, here's good old Sam. I love her so much, and I feel like with the new season being out already, is it worth watching? Tell me. And Alex, I made her really petite. Now, Alex's race comes up not that often in the show, which I enjoy, but they don't really bring up like her race exactly. A lot of people think that she's biracial, which I personally agree with, just with her skin tone, but she can also just be a lighter African American young lady. But I'm about to Google it right now. But surprisingly, Alex is my favorite character. She just gives off the vibes that I give off. She's clumsy while also liking girly things, but like not feeding into it too much. And I feel like she's a tomboy, but like in a way that is enjoyable. I feel like I don't get annoyed with her, and she's equally boy crazy as Clover, but I feel like her romantic progression within the show is the best that we have gotten. And I feel like we get the best sorry we get really, really good character development from her. Sorry, I had to make sure that my audio was recording properly. My bad, you guys. So anyways, back to, oh my gosh, back to Alex. I give her these slang eyelashes because I feel like she is a makeup girly, and I was dabbling with the fact that I feel like she would have a pixie cut. So I was just looking through the CC I had downloaded so far, and I was like, I really liked this tied back hair look that I had downloaded, but I was like, it's too Clover core. Anyways, back to Alex's race. I should have actually started Googling this, taking that little recording break, because I have been talking for minutes straight, and it's just a lot. Anyways, tell me how the microphone quality sounds in the comments down below. I'm also sorry for the mic peaking a little bit. It's really hard because this microphone is so strong that it picks up everything. My only pet peeve with Alex is, again, with the trope that not a lot of African American characters that I watched had pink as their color palette. So something, I googled it, and apparently she's Hispanic, which is lovely because I'm part Hispanic too. But they don't really confirm it. Like, they say Hispanic and European ethnicity. But they don't really say it outright. But which is fine, but it's also kind of lovely to know. So I hope in the 7th season they like confirm if like she's Hispanic, maybe have her mom speak Spanish, or like if she's biracial, naturally show her parents, even though they do. And again, I forgot to change them in their teen forms. I knew exactly what I wanted Alex to have. I wanted Alex to have a mix of a girly outfit, but also like a tomboy kind of aesthetic that she would just give off. She just gives off the fact that she's like casual with like her girliness, but like at the same time she likes shopping equally as much as Alex, and that's not she is Alex. Oh my gosh, Clover. And that's something I really, really enjoyed with her. I also feel like she just gives off the vibe that she would show more skin than usual. Also, I was trying to find the perfect skirt for her, and I don't remember what I exactly put on her. The fact that it's been a while since I recorded this. I think 3 months. So I've been holding this video back for 3 months. Also, if you're enjoying this video, make sure to like and subscribe. I make fashion content, mostly cooking content here and there, and I am trying to upload long form videos more often. And if you have any good life Sims suggestions while I'm trying to fix my Sims game, let me know so I can do a playthrough of it that is available for Mac, because a video game that I really wanted to play is not available for Mac, and I'm so sad about it. Anyways, so I really loved this orange fit on her so much. So sad to say goodbye. Also, I like the fact that Alex is supposed to be the most athletic out of all the girlies, but is also the most clumsy. It was really hard finding a yellow alternative formal outfit for Alex, especially because I didn't want to give her the same jacket as Clover, but from what I'm seeing from the bottom, I did. But I don't know. I also really enjoy Alex as a character because I feel like she has the best character growth. Totally Spies has so many seasons that I can't even remember everything that's in the show. So, but something I really enjoyed about the show in general is the way that they portray the girls' friendship. And yeah, I had to give her those ugly yellow leggings. And I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so scrambled brained right now. But I decided that Alex was finished. I gave her like more style because, can I be honest, it's very surprising to see characters with short hair, and as someone who has short hair and dislikes it, they did short hair kind of dirty with them being like always that it kind of looking blocky. But anyways, I have a little bit of a surprise for you guys. As you can see, I have a little special guest, and that is Jerry. Jerry, I made him buff. I really don't know what to say for myself besides the fact that I just wanted to make Jerry buff and hot, kind of. Hot Silver Fox vibes, you know. But from what I'm seeing from the 7th season, did they get rid of Jerry? Which is kind of really sad. Oh, he is in the 7th season. I googled it. Anyways, I think the whole like Totally Spies trope is a little weird. Like, you just pick these random teenage girls and you're like, you're gonna be spies now. But I love all the girls' gadgets, to be honest, like the hair dryer, the lipstick, everything. Also, thinking about this reminds me of Kim Possible, which is also another character that I wanted to make in The Sims, but due to my game being broken, I'm gonna be salty about it because the Love Struck pack broke my game, and I'm so sad about it. And the theme song is so catchy, like and anyways, I gave him his classic tuxedo, and I just love it to this day. I think that his tux is so iconic, and from what I remember, he wore flip-flops, but I didn't keep that for some reason because I just didn't think about it. I didn't know what aspiration to give him, so I just kind of gave him one that seemed more inclined to him. So I guess I gave him a popularity one. Anyways, I am nearing the end of this YouTube video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have any game suggestions or any fashion videos that you are interested in watching, like and subscribe for more content like this. I will be posting more often. So here's me trying to figure out the perfect pose for them. And anyways, thank you so much for watching. And that's nearing. I am slowly trying to figure out what else to say because I honestly don't know what to say for the rest of this video. Anyways, are there any early 2000s movies that you liked? Comment down below. And thanks for watching. See you again.